Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV's coverage of the Dirty Old Bastards World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Series. Tonight, the finale, as the season wraps up, visit the Lanier National Speedway. Had some ATVO issues here to start off with, so not a good start to the night, but we are going to get set as a driver. Unfortunately, we've missed the first couple of groups here, but you can see Brandon Steele with a 12.542, Chris Roberts with a 12.601, Alan Samel 12.704, Brad Sparta with a 12.794, Tyson Landis 12.854, and Drew Neal with a 12.999. The next three cars on the racetrack right now, on the number 97, Factory Kane, Curb Records, number 97 is Matthew Henninger. First lap time for Henninger. We've also got Stephen Hill in the 127 there. And Corey Cosboth in car number 10, the Canaric Healthcare American Custom Wheels. Canaric Racing number 10. So you're looking at 9th place there for Matthew Henninger, Stephen Hill. 8th place with a 12.736, 13.736 I should say. And Corey Cosboth, 7th quick with a 13.060. So race number 1 under the cloudy skies here at Lanier. The final round of the series, the penultimate race. They've got one more race to come up later on in the program in about just under an hour's time. They've got Alex Orions in car number 6. He's out on the racetrack, followed by the 57 of Luke Yanez. And the 53, we've also got Tom Prakash. Big wreck there by Orions in that number 6 machine. So Luke Yanez, 6 quick with a 12.995. A 12.995, a 13.082 for Tom Prakash. 13.082 for Prakash. Will Luke Yanez go any quicker? He does. Improves on his time, but position-wise still sitting 6 quick. And Tom Prakash, 13.082, the best of his 2 laps, sitting in position at number 9. Couple of new faces rolling out on the racetrack. In the 23, Stephen Calavoda. Kyle Tesma in the number 15, the SGR. And in the 39, we welcome back Jimmy Prakash. So I believe this is the final group of qualifying. So first lap for Calavoda as he touches the wall down the back straightaway. Should not get a lap time in. Kyle Tesma should lay down a lap time. In the number 15, he jumps to position 10 at 13.190. 12th quick for Calavoda. And we'll look at Jimmy Prakash in 13th place at the moment as he wheels a 410 cubic inch, 900 horsepower sprint car around. Jumps to position number 11. Tesma in position at number 10, and Calavoda in position number 13. That will wrap up qualifying here, as our fastest qualifier is the 005 of Brandon Steele with a 12.542. Chris Roberts, who will be crowned, officially crowned the new, and I say new, 2017/18 World of Outlaws Sprint Car Champion for the Dirty Old Bastards. So that's our qualifying done and dusted as we speak. as now we get set for the main event to come. And I believe we are going to have, I believe it is going to be 40 laps in distance. Let's have a look and find out, see if we can find out how much. Alright, we get ready for the starting grid here tonight. On the pole in the 005, it's going to be Brandon Steele. At a position number 2, it's going to be the 93 of... At a position 3, the 73 of Alan Samel lines up alongside Brad Speidel. At a position 5, the 31 of Tyson Landis lines up alongside the 57 of Luke Yanez. Row 4 on the inside, the 64 of Drew Neal lines up alongside the 10 of Corey Cosboth. Row 5 on the inside, the 53, Tom Prakash lines up out of position 9 to his outside, the 15 of Kyle Tesma. At a position number 11, the 39, Jimmy Prakash lines up alongside the 127 of Stephen Hill. Row number 7 inside, Stephen Calavoda in the 23 lining up alongside Alex Ryans. And the 97 of Matthew Henninger will start out of position number 15. As we get set for race number 1 for the final week of the series. And they will be... The first lap will be 40 laps in distance, and the final race, they will run 50 laps. And Chris Roberts will double up on points championships. He will grab, officially he grabs the 360 points. And also he will grab the 410 with Tyler Henselman, in fact, not here tonight. Just having a look at their Rallycross Championship. Chris Roberts actually got second, so as far as we'll keep it going, we'll go through their midget results as well. I believe Alan Samel picked up that championship. He did, with Chris Roberts in second.
Green, green, green.
Green is out, 40 on the board, and we are racing here at Lanier. Roberts on the outside. Samel to his inside, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. 3-wide battle for the race lead. Brandon Steele, your race leader up top. Samel, here comes Tyson Landis in the 31 as well. Samel gets a little bit of a push there. A tight race car early on, and here comes Drew Neal up to position 5 right now. Oh, look at Tom Prakash. Oh, we got a car around, yellow round. Oh, Matthew Henninger going upside down. Well, Jimmy Prakash, unfortunately, that 53, that was just caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. He hits the car in front, he gets hit from behind, he gets turned, and the number 97 finds himself back on the back of a tow truck. So Chris Roberts has the race lead over Brandon Steele at the moment. So we officially completed about 2 laps of the 40 laps in race distance. And that you can see the overhead shot of the racetrack, and it's quite an overhead shot, that's for sure. Now I hope the volume on the cars is a lot louder than what it has been over the past couple of weeks. Pace truck in, we're getting set to go green. Green is out, Roberts leads us back underway. Still thought about trying to throw the slider there in turns 1 and 2. Now here comes Tyson Landis to the inside. What a great little 4-car battle. Throw in the 5 of Brad Spidel as well. Samel on the top side. Man, he's got to run, but look at the battle right now. Side by side, rows of 2 right now. Oh, still into the wall. Here comes Spidel on the inside. Looking for second right now. Landis up top, and oh, Landis into the wall. Oh, Yanis gets him as well. And he's kept it on all 4, so that's the main thing. And we see the 97 of Matthew Henninger, who will actually be able to rejoin the racetrack. As the drivers, they can rejoin the race if it is back under yellow flag conditions right now. Man, what a battle that was brewing. You gotta wonder that UWU Motorsports, the number 5 machine, it might have something here for the 93 of Chris Roberts. Already secured the championship. So not a bad season over the 4 nights of racing that the dirty old bastards have ran. He will clinch 2 titles, being the 410 and the 360 wing sprint cars. The USAC Midget and the Rallycross, he will actually clinch. He took home a 2nd in both of those. So a good season overall for the number 93 of Chris Roberts. Lights are off on the pace truck. So we're going to go green this time by. This will complete lap number 13 of the 46 that we will see. So we've still got about 33 laps left to run, and we're back underway. Roberts leads us into 1 and 2. Spidel on the low side looking to take over the race lead. Good battle between Neil and Alan Samel there. Samel in the white, blue, red and yellow chassis on the top side of the racetrack. Following his teammate right now into turns 3 and 4, but this time Roberts is going to go to the low side. Samel keeps it pinned to the high side of the racetrack. Drew Neal looking to the inside in that 64, looking for 3rd. Great racing here from Lanier. Samel, he's starting to catch up to the 5 machine. In fact, he pulls alongside him down the back straight away. Oh, Samel just tags the wall with his right rear. And he didn't lose any kind of speed whatsoever. Neil looking to make this 3 wide. This is your battle for the runner-up spots. Spidel hanging on to 2nd for the time being at the line. Man, that was close on the line. Less than a 10th in it. Spidel just has the advantage over the 73 of Alan Samel. This is what you're watching on screen right now. Spidel on the inside, Samel up top. Man, Samel is giving that outside line a bit of a work. 26 remain, I think, roughly. Roberts, we watch Chris Roberts for the moment. He's still out in front. And a great side-by-side battle between Samel and Spidel still continuing on. And they're just starting to pull away from the 64 of Drew Neal. Samel takes over 2nd down the back straight away, but Spidel comes back underneath him in turns 3 and 4. Give it back to Spidel on the main straightaway. 1 and 2, the top side seems to be where it's running, where it's at right now. I think Chris Roberts has got the line figured out. Top 1 and 2, bottom 3 and 4. But Spidel just keeping that momentum rolling on the low side of the racetrack, keeping it glued as best as he can. He's just starts to pull away from the 73. You just wonder if that top side is starting to fade that ever so slightly. Lap traffic playing a part right now as the 53 of Tom Prakash. He is a lap down. He's the first car to go a lap down under racing conditions as a 15 of Kelder, I think it is. Oh, speaking of Kelder, we're going to go into the wall. Some more. That was close. That was very, very close. And the 15 finds himself up on his lid, and he is out of this one. It's the 4x4 iRacing pace truck. Just decides it wants to launch over the infield barrier. So that's your top 10 at the moment. Chris Roberts, Brad Spartle, Alan Samel, Drew Neal, Brandon Steele, your pole sitter from earlier on. Corey Cosboth, Stephen Hill, Luke Ganez, Jimmy, and Tom Prakash round out the top 9. No, not 9 and 10, I should say. Lights are off. And it'll be 30 laps complete with 19 left to run. As my cat decides it wants to join the party right now, we are back underway here at Lanier. Roberts shuts the door into 3 and 4 on Spidle. Spidle continuing to run the low side at both ends of the racetrack. As he goes through the middle in 1 and 2, Roberts is up top. You see he's got that right rear heavily buried in the moisture on the top of the racetrack. Meanwhile, battle on for third right now. Neil has passed Samel, but Samel is going to come back on the outside. In comes Brandon Steele as well. Steele trying to make it work on the top side. Oh, gets the wall down the back straight away. Drew Neal comfortably in third. Oh, Steele almost tagged the back of Alan Samel. I'm not sure where Samel has gone, but looks like he's just lagged out. Had some sort of internet issues, and that's elevated Brandon Steele up to position 4. Corey Cosboth in 5th. He's having a great battle with Stephen Hill. Stephen Hill has come from the 6th or 7th row, and he's made his way almost into the top 5. In fact, he may have just punched his ticket for that 5th spot on the racetrack. So Roberts comfortably leading right now. The battle is on for third at the moment. Still in the white and green machine on the top side of the racetrack. Neil in the black and white, black and yellow machine on the bottom side. Still with a crossover. Has he put the car to the low side in turns 3 and 4? He puts the dive bomb into 1 and 2, and here comes Drew Neal back to the inside. Still with a crossover yet again. Great racing for the runner off shots. I think we got 9 to go. Maybe 10. We'll keep an eye and listen. As here comes Stephen Hill. The 127 is rolling right now. Up to position number 4. And you know he's not done with yet. How does he work around Brandon Steele? 5 to go as they came out of turn number 4. Steele Can he hang on for a podium? He goes to the low side. He literally slams the door shut. Hill continuing to work the low side. Oh, there's contact between Neil and Hill. But they both kept it going. And man, Stephen Hill right now goes to the middle. 3 wide into 3 and 4. 3 to run. Geez, that top side is super fast right now. I believe we are on 2 to go.
2 to go. 2 more.
2 laps left to run this time. Boy, a great battle still going on, as it's going to be Steele who actually got past the lap car, as did Stephen Hill. But you're watching the 93. The white flag is out. 1 lap left to run into 3 and 4 for the penultimate time for the penultimate race. There it is. Checkered flag comes out.
Thanks, Brad. And you'll probably get to it quicker than I can send it to you. But
Chris Roberts gets the win. Brad Spartle second. Third, Stephen Hill from 12th. Brandon Steele fourth. Drew Neal, Corey Cosper, Luke Yanez, Jimmy Prakash, Tom Prakash, Alan Samel. Look to see our top 3 drivers. And it looks like it's just the first place getter. And we are standing by with your first place winner, the number 93. Started on the outside of the front row, and he is officially your World of Outlaws Craftsman Sprint Car Champion. He picks up race number 1, Chris Roberts. Chris, congratulations on a dominating drive here at Lanier.
Yeah, thanks, Brett.
Man, you got to the front, and you never look back.
Yeah, that's I found my lines. You know, every time we come to Lanier, I'm always running 1 corner high, 1 corner low. And I found out right towards the end of practice, I was gonna have to run high through 1 and 2 and
Hang
low
on,
through
we're not
3
going
and 4.
green.
And I did that and just kind of checked out and maintained a gap.
And you've had a pretty good season this season when it comes to championship points. You know, you picked up 2 sprint car championships, the 360s and the 410s. You got second in the rallycross and the midgets. Talk about how good of a year it's been realistically.
Yeah, this season has been really good. Rallycross kind of got handed to me. You know, them road course guys, they're fast. You know, just basically got second because I was there every week. But these 360s, 410s, just been consistent. I mean, you go look at the stats. Very rarely am I outside the top 10. You know, and that's unfortunately, you know, Tyler's on vacation, and he was basically the same way. It was going to be a nail biter tonight if he would have been here. The midgets, I got sick and missed 1 night, you know, which is 2 races.
Hang on, we're not going green.
I don't think that would have got me close, but that would have helped. But the beginning of the midget season, that was rough on me. That's inconsistency, but the 360s, 410s been consistent all season.
Well, look, well on picking up race number 1. We go to the final race of the season here, not too far away, but no doubt I'm sure you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Blue Sphere, you know,
Hang
coming
on,
on sponsoring 360s, 410s next season. Thank you. Ultimate Dirt TV and you, Brett, as always. You know, you put on a good show. Gotten better as the season went on, so you know it's great that we signed back on to do the 360 and 410s with you next season. Dirty Old Bastards, as always. You know, we put on some great racing. 2 races a night. You know, that's I'm not sure how many other leagues out there are doing 2 full shows. I know a bunch do the heats and stuff. But,
Hang on, we're not going green.
2 features each night. DTV. It was just me and Alan tonight, and Alan got some sort of ghost meatball flag. He's not sure where, you know, so that killed him. But it's been a great season. Been fun. Got to give a shout out to Tom. I'm not sure if he watches this at all, but he turns 71 tomorrow. So happy birthday, Tom.
Alright, well,
Hang on, we're
no
not
doubt
going
we'll see you in the next one, and we'll see if we can't speak to you in Victory Lane, yeah, under the night sky here at Lanier.
Yeah, 10-4. I'll try and do it again, and you may have second place Brad coming up into the booth there.
I got him.
10-4.
That's coming home in second is the 993 of Brad Spartle. Brad, congratulations.
Hang on, we're not
You know,
going
you
green.
started on the outside of the second row, and you know you come away with a second overall. You got to be happy about that.
Yeah, it was a good run by me and Chris. I'm really happy.
And talk about that. You know that probably the first opening sort of 10 to 15 laps. You know you're alongside him there. Then you know you and Alan had a good battle as well.
No, it's tough every week racing against him.
Hang on, we're not going
I'm
green.
not good at the outside groove. I have to get down low, run the bottom. I'm a lot better at the bottom.
It seemed that you know you were running sort of the low line and the middle line the entire race. Was that because you know that's where your car's set up and that's where you feel a lot more comfortable?
Yeah, but I'm not comfortable racing against the wall. I end up wrecking more than finishing.
Look, you come away with a second
we're
here
not going
in race number 1. Race number 2, hopefully you can put that 5 in Victory Lane. But have you got any sponsors or shout out you want to give?
Yeah, I'd like to thank UWU Motorsports, all the teammates I have there. We help each other out. And Cody's Eye Paints.
Well, good luck on race number 2, and well done on second here tonight.
Thank you. Thanks for putting on the show.
Hang on, we're not going green.
And that wraps up race number 1 of the series. Race number 2 coming up, and the session will launch in about 20 minutes time. So in about half an hour's time we will go live again, hopefully with no issues with ATVO, and we'll get to see the all live qualifying. But on behalf of everyone here at Ultimate Dirt TV, it's not goodbye. We are going to be back in about half hour's time. Feel free to hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel. Competition going as well, and like the Facebook page, Ultimate Dirt TV. Your chance to win $25 iRacing credit or a 3-month membership. All you have to do is like the Facebook page and subscribe to the YouTube channel and share the post that Ultimate Dirt TV have put out there. But on behalf of Brett Wheeler, we will see you in just a moment.